Um, well, I think chasing cheap dopamine is probably one of the biggest challenges that people today, a generation collectively, is facing today. I mean, of course, there are people, there are go-getters in this generation, in every generation, and there are people who are doing some immense changes to the world. But somehow, it's also quite evident, quite clear that that people are getting a little disconnected from the world around, because at the end of the day, we are very biological still, you know, as human beings. Whether you are 10 years old, whether you're 5 years old, or whether you are 70 or 80 years old, you're still very biological. So your needs are pretty biological. And but unfortunately, I mean, I'm right now on my phone. I'm making this video. But what I'm trying to say is that it's important. But I'm here, uh, more. I'm trying to use this platform more as a kind of a. I'm not saying that I'm not addicted, or I'm not saying that I too am to a great extent probably addicted to social media and stuff like that. But I'm trying to like be conscious about it, trying to get out of it. I'm trying to take measures. Uh, I can say that I have been successful to some level, not successful at certain levels, but I think it's very crucial that we stop chasing cheap dopamine, and we should start looking at the bigger goals that we have in our lives. I mean, it's okay to take a break every now and then, but um, that should not come at an expense of. Because I think somewhere, yeah. I mean, what happens is that, see, for me, what I've realized is that how I use social media. I use social media in the sense like I feel I have I have worries in my mind. I've got issues with I feel like I've got a lot of things to deal with, and then I just get into that endless scrolling thing, and it kind of just takes my mind away from things. But unfortunately, the thing is that once I'm done with it, once, let's say, I've done scrolling at some point, let's say, if it is, whether it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30, or whatever, like an hour or whatever, you know it only dawns to me that it's back to square one. I'm back with whatever I was, at whatever level I was, whatever position I was. So that only says, like, what's the point of it all, right? What's the point of uh, what's the point of doing it? What's the point of using social media to begin with? It just wasted my time. Instead, I could have just gone on with the things that I should do, and then proceed further along the line. So I think that is the more important, more fundamental, more crucial thing that we should be addressing at this moment, and any moment hereafter.